Welcome. 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 All right. Uno momento, por favor. Aurora. I found the pack. Okay. So, welcome back to Fig After Dark, where we tell a little story and you have a little fun, you know? So, like I was saying about technology, it's fragile, can go down, blink of an eye. I mean, look at a lot of the depots around, people who design stuff like that. They're no longer around, so I have to reverse engineer it to find out how it works to maintain it. Scary stuff, look it up. But that said, I was thinking, you know, gravity works. What was it? Voices. I just had it too. It's not Aussie Surgeon, it's Wacky Wi-Fi. Meow. Oh no. It was Fire Fig. That's right. Meow. But I wanted to do Wacky Wi-Fi because, there's been a lot of issues lately with internet problems and all that. So this is a way to educate on how Wi-Fi works. You ever wonder what those little fans are that come out? Right? Trust me, they're not ways that your ceiling fan's gonna interrupt. It doesn't work like that. But yes, I do all the research. And yes, when to get more involved, what I'm starting to do is cite my research. So in the next videos, I will cite where I got the research from. So you can look for it. I mean, verification. So what we try to do is bring those odd questions, the things that we use every day, like, you ever see like lighters or technology, stupid stuff like that. Igniters or stuff, anything. It doesn't have to be anything with fire, but stuff we use, internet, power, lamps, and all that. Would you know how to make something? I mean, if you moved that to the woods, could you manufacture a light bulb? Could you manufacture an infrastructure? Possibly, with the right hands and help. and tech, but using what you got out in the woods, unlikely. Takes forging and micro machine work for circuits and whatnot. Anywho, we'll learn a little bit about Wi-Fi, where it comes from, how it's made, what makes it talk. Doesn't talk like you or me. It talks to itself. So let's see what wacky Wi-Fi.
Level up, big sets, here we go. Figgy plays the games all day. Press start, jump high, hooray, hooray. While Dr. Nerd and Mr. Races say,
let's make some fun the chemistry way.
Dr. Nerd asks, what's H2O? Mr. Races says, water, bro. He shouts, pause, that's way too slick. I'll beat this boss, just one more click. Tiberius Rex with the news so proud. Ozzy's out there chasing the crowd. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, they clash too loud. Figgy plays the games all day. Press start, jump high, hooray, hooray. While Dr. Nerd and Mr. Races say, let's make a boom the science way. Double peanut sums on in. Big boss elephant with a wiggle grin. Quiet down, folks, we're live on air. Fig, save the princess if you dare.
Oh, okay. So what do I do now? Switch.
You just run over there and try to save the killer.
Wow! I'm running!
Now you just need to try to hide and save your stamina.
Oh, okay. Run up the block. I'm going up the stairs.
And right when it gets to you, block.
Look, and then jump down.
And now you're gonna want to punch the killer.
It's testing someone else right now.
You're probably gonna want to help.
Okay, so I want to go and chase the monster.
Yeah, but then you're gonna try to get in front of them and then punch them so you don't miss.
Oh. Good. There he is. Okay. What do I do?
Okay, run away, run away.
Oh, okay.
But don't worry, your stamina run down to 0.
Almost. There. Now it's coming up to me. I can't block yet. Run around.
Okay, just run away and try to hide again.
Okay. Now I block so I can throw a block.
Okay, right when it gets to you, don't block, and a second later block.
Oh. Oh no, I missed. Oh, does that mean? Oh. I guess I died. Uh-oh. Oh well. Well, thanks for teaching me. Alright. Oh! Hey! I was playing with my friend Switch. What was it? Oh, Forsaken? I'll tell you what. That game, really, gave me some really chili. No. Guillermo's gonna have some ice cream later on. When I go to bed, I'm gonna treat him out. Yeah, which, I'm playing the game with Switch. It got me thinking. I'm here, and he's all the way over there. At his house. And I'm like wondering, how does something like that happen? Like, I'm here, and he's there. I'm here, and he's there. I'm here, and Gamer's there! That's right. Yes. It's like Yellow Bear and Squiddy. Ah! Thank you. That was crazy. Mhm. But I'm playing the game. Now here I am talking to you. And like, what if there's like little protons skipping around 1 0 through light, and that's like photons, not protons. That's electricity. Mhm. But yeah, like watching my cartoons, and looking forward to Saturday morning time. That's why I'm here. And how am I supposed to explain that to you if I don't understand? Like, really brings the question up. Like, how? How does Wi-Fi work?
Yes, Wi-Fi can be demonstrated as a radio transmission. You could think of the internet like a two-way radio, like a walkie-talkie. It allows you to communicate between two people or objects in real time. How this happens, you may ask, is not such a complicated, but a complicated process. The internet comes from your provider into the modem, where then it is dispersed in a radio frequency. It receives the information via digital signal and transforms it into RF, or radio frequency. The modem then sends this radio frequency to your phone, kind of like a walkie-talkie or two-way ham radio. It takes this radio frequency, transforms it back into a digital signal where it can use it. This happens back and forth many times. Thus, the internet you know and love today is at your fingertips. We have Martin Cooper, who was a Motorola engineer, using a prototype on April 3rd, 1973, of the Motorola Dyna Attack. This early device weighed 2.5 pounds and was far from the modern smartphones we have today. With the commercial version of the brick phone not becoming public until 1983, the significance of April 3rd, 1973, is when Mr. Martin Cooper made the first public cell phone call. Science has progressed and surpassed many expectations, which is why I took the liberty of making a Wi-Fi laser gun. The idea came from a Ghostbusters movie I once saw. It has the ability to shoot the internet as long as there is a connection into any device that can adapt to it. For now, I will keep this to myself.
Yes, you pointed at something like a satellite and draw the information down so then you can point it at a computer and then you will have the internet.
Hello, Doctor. I was admiring your new toy. You mean to say I could wave this thing around and point it and know anything?
Not quite. It needs a source in order to communicate with, such as a satellite.
So I can't point it at the painting or a drawer?
I don't think that would work. Or those are not complex organisms. Or do they have complex circuitry?
So, what you're saying is we could have free Wi-Fi. Yes, Mr. Reese is here. What jazz I do it?
It is not wise to look down the barrel of anything, especially if it looks like a gun.
Calm down. The safety's on. I heard a click. Hey, why is it dark in here? I can't feel my pin. Doctor, my arms won't work. There's all these pretty lights all around me.
Not sure what happened.
What's happening is your man handling me like my mom before she dropped me on my head several times.
Oh dear. So, if you're here and the weapon is there, then that means you have switched places. We better go to my lab to fix this.
Wait a minute, Doctor. I have a question for the monkey.
What is going on here? I do not understand. I do not understand more.
Look what I can do.
Why is this monkey so stupid?
I am no monkey. I am a highly sophisticated tool created from Dr. Nerd.
Well, excuse me, you flea-bitten mongrel.
What would you know, you burrito-smelling panda bear?
not taken, so it's very likely.
You smell like cheese.
I do not have to take this much more.
Doctor, this body is not efficient. I would like to return to my original circuitry, please.
Yeah, and I'd like to get that too.
I am out of years. You read my mind.
Boy, I sure am bored. There's not much to do around here in the slow season. Getting ready for Christmas. We do have this show. They're picking up pretty good.
Coming call or Trouble Peanut.
Oh, who's that? Yes! Oh, hi, Dr. Nerd. Yes, Jumbo. I will be in my lab in case you require my assistance.
Right, I'll be here too.
Quiet, you. So let me get this straight. Mr. Reese has switched sides with the gun? Or is the gun? Or... Oh yeah! Before you go, I like to, see if we can get the internet on my computer. Because I called the local company and they were trying to tell me, put me up for a gig. I said, what do you think this is? I'm not a very good singer, and all I know how to do is play the trumpet. So I hung up. Now you have a Wi-Fi card, or I should say, Mr. Reese's. Put something on my TV, anything, in this crippling boredom, and I'll approve anything you have on the list, okay?
Right, check this out. Pull my trigger.
Okay, let's see what we got. Looks like boxing.
Switch. Is that you?
You haven't ended the call.
No. Well, where did you heal?
Everything.
I'm sorry. But Yeah, for my memories. That's why I have my medication. Take it a second. My dad says it's Pez. I don't think so. But, you know, the turkey's right around the corner. You know? Getting ready for the stuffing. And the giant pumpkin monster crashing into the backyard. Eating all the grass seed that your dad planted. Because that's the story you gave him. Because you decided it was a better idea to try to make a garden in the snow or winter. And yeah, I said we really need the turkey to protect us from those stinking pumpkins. I don't really think that he bought it because he took the power cord from my PS4. I'm just gonna go and say that gnomes did it. I'm gonna go see an adventure. See if I can climb up to the heights of Mount Bookworm. Up where the bookworms live. Yeah. But turkey time! Next week. I love it. I have so much food, gravy, mashed potatoes, those red cranberry sauce things. Remind me of Jello and meat. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. My dad always makes some good food, some turkey. He says he still has to get turkey. Like, Dad, what happened? You always used to remember like months in advance. But then we don't have a freezer anymore, so we only have the one attached to the fridge. That's alright. I keep my ice cream and my freeze pops in there. And frozen yogurt, it doesn't work out so well. Turns out, yogurt isn't quite like ice cream when you put it in the freezer. It's more like ice. Like iceberg. Like the type of ice that sank the Titanic. Well, keep an eye out. We're always winning contests at JEstudios.com. That's actually JEstudios. Okay. So, hopefully we'll see you there, and I'm gonna start getting back on Discord. And, well, I think I'm gonna lose a bet with Guillermo. All depends. We'll see when I wake up. Alright, well, until next time, enjoy the things you got and the family that loves you. Bye!
All right. Now a word from our sponsor. Well, I don't know about you, but it seemed pretty out of place. Anyhow, I'm still working on the filters and whatnot. So thanks for being along for the ride. Slow, painful ride. But you're here. Means something. So, all right. And now, with things being weird and abnormal, we're gonna play another video for you. It just kind of proves how odd things are. So, video that I made, it's called Odd Space. Nope.
Zap, zap, does the 8-bit glow. Level up, big sets, here we go. Thank you, praise the games all day. Press start, jump high, hooray, hooray. While Dr. Nerd and Mr. Racist say,
Let's make some fun the chemistry way.
Dr. Nerd asks, what's H2O? Mr. Racist says, water, bro. He shouts, pause, that's way too slick. Don't beat this boss, just one more click. Tiberius Rex with the news so proud. Ozzy's out there chasing the crowd. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, they clash too loud. Thank you, plays the games all day. Press start, jump high, hooray, hooray. While Dr. Nerd and Mr. Racist say, let's make a boom the science way. Double peanut sums on in. Big boss elephant with a wrinkle grin, quiet down, folks. We're live on air. Think, save the princess if you dare.
Don't worry, Turbo. We will let them get us. Wow. Yeah, take that, this, and that. Yeah, that's right. That. Oh, hi. Hold on. I was just teaching Guillermo how to use the Force. Because he doesn't have a laser sword. I don't think so. Do you have a laser sword? No. Nope, he doesn't have a laser sword. So, you know, it's like Star Wars, space, and, you know, stuff that reminds me of a joke, by the way. Like, you ever hear of Spock? Spock from Star Trek? The Vulcan? He comes from the planet Vulcan? You know? But anyway, the joke goes, how many ears does Spock have? Yeah. It's right in the comments, but I gotta tell you anyway. Ready? How many ears does Spock have? No? No? What's that? 3! Oh, yeah. He's got a left ear, a right ear, and a final front ear. So, yeah, look. I'm not excited when I get laughed so hard. Gets me right here. But yeah, that's a great joke. And the space, I remember last time I was talking about the meteor shower. And how, you know, you look up and you see a zoom, 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 zoom. And it's like so cool. And makes you wonder, how much space is in space? Has to be exemplary, right? Like beyond measure? count? Excuse me. It's certainly cold out, isn't it? Yeah, at least here. Yeah. I hope you're not getting a cold. He was sniffling before in the dreams. I think he's coming down with a cold. Yeah, he was so chilly. I had chili too. It's good. Beans. But some of it, another dish had rice. But, yeah, it was chilly. And talking about space, like, well, you notice there was a comet that came through? Yeah. Oh, it was all about everything. 3-Eye Atlas? Yeah. It was everywhere. You couldn't get away from the news. It was all over. Now, zip. Nothing. Don't hear anything about it. And, I was thinking. They said it was weird. And some people were saying it was aliens. And, what if it was aliens? What would that mean? Would that mean that we don't know everything? That we only know some things? And that the aliens know everything? And that they can travel where we can't travel? And, well, what if they were just on vacation? I know if I could visit another planet, I would want to take a vacation. It's like taking a trip to Mars. Takes about 2 months. Yeah! 2-month vacation? That would be awesome! Just awesome! Yeah. So, what I was thinking is that, like, if it really was family vacation coming through, what would that mean? Why did they stop? I mean, they just zipped on through. Jupiter. The old joke. No. Guillermo says not to say that joke. Okay, well, we're not going to say it, but leaves the question open. What? How do comets work? I mean, they got a tail, and they're full of, I guess, dust and gas, so they farted through space? Is that how they propel? They go, I don't know. So, exactly how does a comet work?
Yes, comets are small celestial bodies composed of frozen gases, rock, and dust, often described as dirty snowballs or icy dirtbags. Like Ozzy. Originating from the outer solar system, they orbit the sun, typically in a highly elliptical path. When approaching the sun, their surface ice sublimes, creating a glowing coma and distinct tails. The key scientific components and characteristics start with the nucleus, the solid central core composed of ice, water, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, methane, and ammonia. Dust usually accumulates and is a few kilometers across. The coma, a temporary atmosphere formed when the coma heats up near the sun, causing surface ice to transform directly from solid to gas. Tails, not sonic. Comets typically exhibit two types of tails that point away from the sun: a white dust tail and a bluish ion tail, which can stretch for millions of miles. Origins of comets are considered leftovers from the formation of the solar system about 4.6 billion years ago. They originate from distant cold regions, the Kuiper Belt, or the Oort cloud, the most outer edge of our solar system. They orbit or follow a highly elliptical orbit that brings them close to the sun, which is called perihelion, and then swing them far out into the outer solar system. What are you doing now, Mr. Rhesus?
Well, I was gonna try to make my own comet. Mr. Reese's here. Watch as I do it. I got ice. I got rocks. Right? And all I need is dust. Vacuum cleaner should do good.
I guess one can say Mr. Rhesus needs to dust himself off.
Smells rock. Try. Yup, this is great. Being the boss, it's all that's cracked up to be. Peanuts or cashews, yeah. Hold on, I got an email. It says there's a meteor crash. I better get my field reporter on this. Hey, Ozzy. Sacre bleu. What is it, boss? I am in the middle of lunch. Yeah, I know, but we got an email about a meteor crash site. I'll send you the location. Get out there and find out what happened. All right, boss. Finally, a story worthwhile reporting. Yeah. Finally, some headway on some real news. Yeah.
Sacre bleu. Yeah, I am at the location. Sacre bleu. Ah, there's no words. How did that peanut come from space? I better have a closer look. It seems it is not the peanut that fell from space. but a meteorite that made this peanut humongous among us. I better call the boss about this one. I am going to need some help. Hey, boss, you better check this out.
I'll get there as soon as I can. Hey!
Sacre bleu! How did you get there so fast?
I took the expressway. We better get this on the truck and get it back to the studio.
All right. Should I help?
I'll get it. You go and tell Tiberius.
All right, boss.
This is the happiest day of my life.
Sacre bleu!
Yeah. Oh, hi, Ozzy. Is there something wrong?
Sacre bleu! Where is the giant peanut of proportional size?
Oh, yeah. About that. It seems somebody ate it on the way over here.
Sacre bleu! Did you find out who robbed us?
I'm still looking into that.
Why do you smell like peanut?
I just had lunch. Okay, leave me alone. Is there a story you need to be doing?
Sacre bleu! I guess so, boss. If you find out the culprit, you let me know.
Oh, will do.
All right, I will find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him on another assignment. So he finds out who or what ate the peanut.
Hello, folks. Welcome to another edition of WXYZ. The Plus Station. Today's top story: what happened to the peanut? I'm not talking about the boss. I'm talking about the giant peanut that so happened to grow amongst all others. I got word and video footage of the incident, but to have solid proof, we seem to have lost the giant peanut. Not the boss. I'm talking about the big nut. Again, not the boss. Anywho, the giant peanut, or Jumbo, is looking into the culprit. So I guess this is the cold case of the perplexing plunder of the peculiar peanut. Yeah. In other news, we have reclaimed the stone that made the giant peanut possible. We take you to the lab now, where it is being analyzed for scientific purposes. Take it away, Doctor!
Yes. What are we gonna call it?
Well, Ozzy found it, so Ozzy got to name it. And he was choking on his lunch when we put it in as Galaxium.
Well, can I?
No, not so close.
I really don't think the composite is that much more than the crystallization.
I don't know what you mean.
You know, like crystallization. When it entered the atmosphere.
Dr. Nerd here. Watch as I do it.
What's going on?
Whoa! It looks like another case of the body switchers. I wonder if you could switch with another person. Why would you? I mean, come on. Look at this beautiful physique. Oh, I wouldn't want anybody ruining it. Already beat him to it. Anywho, the space rock seemed to be made entirely of dead star. So. Okay, we have a name for the crystal. I guess Dr. Nerd will have told you himself, but to clarify, it is called Galaxium. The green crystal that represents kryptonite has fell to Earth. What a perplexing stone from infinity. Yes, you know what I mean. Anywho, let's see how the doctor's doing in this infinite time of crisis.
Yay!
There simply isn't enough words in the dictionary to compile that statement. Yes. Well, I guess that's it for tonight. Because, Jumbo's out on the task, and Ozzy's nowhere to be seen, so it's just me and Gouda. Yes. I'm gonna get cookies. So with that, I bid you adieu. This is Tiberius Rex saying, if you think your opinion matters, it just might be a matter of opinion. Good night, folks.
Wow. Did you see that? Rock candy, comet dust, jumbo peanuts, personality swaps. Wow. And does rock candy actually come from some comets? I mean, the they crystallize? And what if it was a sugar ball whipping through space? And then some of the fragments landed here? That would be rock candy, wouldn't it? I don't know. But they would be really dirty. Because comets are known to be dirty snowballs. That's what scientists call them. DeGrasse Tyson says so. He knows a lot. And I like watching him. Neil deGrasse Tyson, yeah. He's one of my favorite astrophysicists. I'm not sure what his exact title is, but he's very interesting. You know, he did that little thing on Ice Age where the Buck? Yeah, Buck! He like, put his fingers on the top of the heads of the weasels. And, oh no, he's a weasel. And they're possums, that's right. They're possums. Keep on forgetting. But, like the jumbo peanut, that's awesome. I could just imagine a fig being as tall as me, like up the hill. That would be great. With some milk and cookies, and sitting in front of the TV playing games. And it's like, ow, I bit my finger. You ever do that with French fries? Like, I bit my finger once, and I bit my tongue. I had bad dreams, and Guillermo says, don't do that, right? Yeah. He's one of the protector of dreams. But that would be such a snack, wouldn't it? Not to mention, like, personality swaps. Could you imagine, Gilbo? Like, if we switched personalities, he would not last a minute. He'd be like, take it back, it's too much. And I would be like, it would be nice for me, protector of dreams. Yeah. But the dreams kind of scare me, so I'm not sure how that would last. But I try to do a good job. After all, he does a great job. Look at him. He's buff. He can take on anything. Like Thanos. Except if he had his Infinity Stones. That might prove to be a little bit more difficult. But, you know what I mean? Like, you know those, they found a crater? The Chicxulub crater? That's what killed all the dinosaurs, they said. Went smash, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And it created a whole superheated gas and acid rain. And could you imagine if the dinosaurs evolved? Like 65 million years ago? And then some of them like didn't go extinct? What would they look like today? Probably have some flying and some breathing, and some of them just eating, becoming blobs. Yeah. I don't know where to find them, but they found other stuff that's been hidden for a long, long time. No, they say that created a whole bunch of tsunamis, earthquakes, volcanoes, and you ever see those pictures of dinosaurs? It has like raining fire. That's probably a good depiction of what happened. But look, could you imagine that? You know, one day you're eating, you're like, burn! Be like, I needed my breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. I mean, that would ruin my millennia. You know what? Can't start the day without breakfast. And like if I was a wild animal and eating the eggs, that's like one of my favorite breakfast things besides waffles. Mm-hmm. Waffles covered in syrup and butter. Oh my god. Ow! Ow! I bit my finger! You ever do that with fries? Yeah. I was eating it so fast, and I almost bit my finger off. See? Oh, I guess you can't see it. It healed up, but yeah. It was so good I forgot where my hands were. But when my dad makes waffles, it's all homemade, and it's like better than anywhere you can buy them from. Mm-hmm. I really like breakfast. Lunch, grilled cheese, and grapefruit, figs, the Newtons, the cheese sandwiches, cheese curls, pretzels, strawberries, bread.
That is probably one of my favorites. And to tell you the truth, oh yeah. Don't tell anyone, but I'll show you a little clip of what me and Fate been working on, okay? So, assistance is now. There's my best friend. Oh yeah. It blows up.
Put it some
You'll have to
more
watch it.
secure.
And Dr. Nerd,
The educational one.
he comes in. Oh yeah.
We're not inventing.
You want to see what happens? I'll be working on it. I hope to finish it by the end of the week or the weekend. Probably the weekend, but we'll see. I still have a little bit of recording and editing, more editing. So it takes some time to make it the new way. More convenient with the equipment, but it's good. All right. So with that, we are going to say goodnight and see you tomorrow. We're going to repo it up. All right. So I'll see you then. I know. You too. Well, if you think your opinion matters, it just might be a matter of opinion. Good night, folks.